To put the title of this video in perspective, I need to break down the science of emotional connection, what it is, why it hits harder than sex, and how to build it in a way that doesn't make you simple, but makes her addicted to you. We'll talk brain chemistry, female psychology, and 5 real tactics that you can start using today. Ready? Let's go. Jessica OS here. Welcome to the channel. Have you ever had sex with someone and felt completely empty afterwards? Yeah, that's because physical chemistry is cheap. Emotional connection? That's the real currency of real attraction. And if you don't learn how to create it, she'll ghost you after the best night of your life. Because the truth is, most men can get her body, but very few can get her soul. Let's dig deeper. Emotional connection can't be faked. Let me hit you with something very real. You can game your way into her bed, but you can't game your way into her heart. And that's because emotional connection isn't a personality trait. It's a biological response. It's chemical, it's primal, it's real. Let's talk about science for a second, but keep it sexy. When a woman feels emotionally safe, seen, and valued, her brain releases oxytocin, also known as the bonding hormone. It's the same chemical that spikes when a mother holds her newborn baby in her arms. And yes, it's also released during orgasms, cuddling, and long, meaningful conversations. So when you make her feel deeply connected to you, it's not just sweet, it actually becomes addictive over time. Guys, you can be the most ripped, high-stopper alpha male in the room, but if she doesn't feel emotionally connected to you, you're just, well, a temporary thrill. She'll sleep with you, but not stay with you. She'll laugh at your jokes, but not call you when she's crying. She'll say, you're fun, but never feel like she can trust you, right? Because dopamine, the pleasure chemical from sex, flirting, and excitement, is actually very short-term. It's a sugar high, a roller coaster. A dopamine spike feels good, it feels great actually, and then it fades. Oxytocin, on the other hand, is a long-term bonding hormone. It's the relationship glue. So what's the takeaway? Most men chase physical chemistry, but the guy who triggers emotional connection is the one who remains unforgettable. He's the one she thinks about when she's in bed with someone else. He's the one who sticks because her body wired itself to feel safe with him, and safety is sexy. It's not about being soft, it's about being solid, steady, present. You know, when you create that feeling in a woman, you become her addiction, and she won't even understand why. So the next time you wonder why she ghosted you after sex, ask yourself, did I touch her heart or did I just touch her body? Emotional connection makes you stickier than lust ever will. Let's be blunt. Sex will get her body. Emotional connection will keep her soul. Every man has a story like this, even if he won't admit it. He did everything right. Dinner, drinks, the right cologne. They hooked up, she moaned, she smiled, she left, and then never called him back. Why? Because there was no emotional residue. I'll tell you a quick story, okay? So there's this woman that I once knew. Let's call her Nadia. She was dating this dude who was basically a walking dream guy. Tall, rich, handsome, took her on fancy dates, even had six-pack abs to compliment and that deep voice that got women going. But in a month, she'd had enough, and she dumped him. Why? Well, she said, and I quote, he had everything on the outside, but I felt like I was on a date with a mannequin, zero depth, zero emotion, and I could tell him my biggest fear, and he'd respond like I told him the weather forecast. Now, here's where it gets juicy. 2 months later, she started dating this other guy. He wasn't flashy, he wasn't rich, he didn't even have a gym membership, but he saw her. He asked real questions. He remembered the name of her childhood dog. He laughed at her dark humor instead of judging her, and when she cried once, he didn't try to fix her, he just listened, and guess what happened? She became obsessed, because emotional connection makes a woman feel like she's finally at home, like she can take off the mask and be her full, raw, unfiltered self and never be judged. And that feeling is something you can't buy, you can't fake it, and when she feels it with you, you become her standard. Here's the wild part. When a woman feels emotionally bonded, she becomes more sexually available to you, more loyal, more vulnerable, more inspired to give you her best. And this isn't just anecdotal, it's backed by relationship science. So let's go there. Studies show that women's long-term sexual desire is more strongly tied to emotional intimacy than men's. In plain English, you want her body, she wants her heart to feel safe before she lets her body go all in. So yeah, being physically attractive will get her attention, but emotional connection makes her chase you. Let me hit you with this, okay? When a woman is emotionally invested, even the smallest things you do will melt her heart. A forehead kiss, a late night check-in, a random inside joke that you both created. That's intimacy. That's what makes her wake up in the morning thinking, damn, I miss him, even if she just saw you yesterday. So stop chasing sex like it's the finish line. The real win is when she starts craving your presence more than your touch. And guys, if you're getting value from this right now, hit that button and subscribe for more no BS advice that actually helps you win women. How to trigger emotional connection without being a cess. Now let's clear something up right now. Being emotionally connected is not the same as being emotional, okay? You don't need to cry in her lap or trauma dump about, say, something that happened to you in your childhood. You don't need to write her poems or send Good Morning Queen text messages. That's not connection. It's performative. It's weak. What you want is to be this: emotionally present, calm, curious, and real. That's what makes her feel safe to open up to you. And once she opens up, she'll bond. So here's how to do it without losing your edge. 5 quick ways I'll share with you. Number 1, ask deep questions, questions that no one else is asking. Forget the, so what do you do? Or what's your favorite color? That's basic. That's background noise. Instead, hit her with this. What's something people misunderstand about you? When do you feel most like yourself? What kind of love did you grow up around? These kinds of questions disarm her in the best way. They tell her, well, this guy isn't trying to impress me. He's trying to see me for who I am. And when a woman feels seen, she emotionally attaches. Because 99% of guys just want access to her body, but now you're dangerous in a good way, because you're making her feel seen. Number 2, mirror her emotions, not just her words. Emotional connection is built in response, not reaction. Let's say she says, hey, you know what? Work's been killing me this week. Don't say, damn, that sucks, right? It's flat, it's generic. Say, hey, you sound burnt out. Are you carrying everything on your own lately? Boom. You just created resonance. Now she doesn't feel like she's talking at you. She feels like she's connecting with you. And that's intimacy without weakness. 3, create emotional anchors. So this is some next level stuff. Emotional anchors are basically shared experiences, private jokes, little rituals that only 2 of you understand. It could be a goofy name you call her after she snorted while she was laughing so hard, right? Or some dumb handshake that you guys made up after your 3rd date, or I don't know, that one restaurant that became your spot, right? These moments become memories, and memories become meaning. So now, when she thinks of you, she doesn't just recall your face, she actually feels something deeply. Okay? Number 4, hold space without fixing everything. So she's venting about her friend, her boss, her ex. Don't jump to solve it like you're a mechanic. That's not your job. Your job is to sit in the discomfort with her, not to patch it up. Say, hey, it sounds like that really got under your skin. You want to talk about it, or do you need a distraction tonight? That shows emotional leadership. It's strength, control, calmness, right? That's sexy as hell to women who are used to men either completely dismissing how they feel in their emotions or getting overwhelmed by women's emotions. And a final tip, number 5, stop trying to impress her. Real talk. The harder you try to prove yourself, the less emotionally safe you seem, because performance is insecurity in disguise. True confidence says, I don't need to impress you. I want to know you. And that's the paradox. The less you try to win her, the more you emotionally disarm her. That's when she starts texting you first, telling you secrets that she hasn't told anyone, saying things like, I don't know why, but I feel so comfortable around you. And that's when you've got her. Here's what most guys get wrong. They think chemistry is about looks and muscles and money. But true chemistry, the kind that lingers, starts in the heart, not in the bedroom. So if you want to be unforgettable, don't just make her moan. Make her feel. Make her trust you, laugh with you, open up to you, etc. Want more powerful mindset shifts like this? Watch my next video, the 15-minute relationship hack that makes her obsessed with you. I'll catch you in the next episode.